Oh, God. Oh, God.
So,
Hi, David.
are you still in the shower? What's going on?
I have a sort of a walk-in tub because of my condition.
Mesothelioma?
Yes.
I've seen that commercial.
That's cancer.
Oh, it is? Oh, forget it.
Oh.
Forget my funny joke. I've seen it on TV. It says, do you have mesothelioma? I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, you could, and you probably do. Mm-hmm. I like that you got a shower curtain for a step and repeat.
You would not think that I wrote Herbie Fully Loaded with this kind of glamour.
Dude, I just talked to Lindsay Lohan. Was she in that?
She was. She had, that was the Double L's first, like, sort of grown-up picture. Yeah.
How old was she in that? Do you remember?
She's 12.
No.
She could drive a car. She's like 17.
I thought, like, in movies, you didn't have to be the right age to drive a car.
Well, that is also true. Also, by the way, in Herbie, nobody has to be an age to drive a car, Jen. It's a Herbie movie. I mean,
I may not have seen it, but I'm starting to figure out the car might drive itself.
It does.
Okay, sorry.
Are you friends? Are you friends with Lohan, Dave?
No, but I've sort of him. I've seen her, but we just called to have a Zoom call for the show. And it was just because people are interested in her.
I know that most of the time you hang out in like foam bars in Mykonos when you're not working.
Foam bar. I would love to be in Mykonos. She told me she's in Abu Dhabi. I'm like, I don't know where that is in the map. I couldn't give you the rough half of the hemisphere it's at. I don't know anything.
Did they have Corona there, or is she able to go out?
Me. You'll have to tune in.
Oh, okay. You're right. I will.
You don't give it all away.
I was staying in a hotel. I went to one of those dumb like TV movie festivals they send you to one time.
Sure.
For The Odd Couple. Remember how you guys loved me on The Odd Couple, Jen?
I did.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Remake.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So they sent us to this TV festival in Monte Carlo, and Lindsay Lohan was going to stay at the same hotel as us. And then she went to check in, and they're like, "No, mademoiselle, no, thank you."
Oh, really?
No, thank you.
And the reason was because she'd stayed there before, and I think she kind of trashed the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was there for Herbie 6. Herbie gets the flat.
Herbie's card gets declined.
Hey, don't throw away these ideas, guys. I can use all these ideas. All these ideas you're throwing out, I could take them with the wizardry here in this room, turn them into something like this. This is the original disc of a little movie called The Pacifier with Vin Diesel. It was written and then saved on this disc, guys. So that's going to Smithsonian later.
Yeah, too young to know what that is.
I might just be too cool to know what it is. Oh, burn. That's not even a good burn, but
listen, I did. I got out after Herbie gets mesothelioma. Okay, we're gonna go right into it.
I just want to say really quick, you guys look the hottest that either of you have ever looked. You're both big time my types right now. I like this messy. Both your hairs are great haircuts.
I feel like
good for you guys.
Hey Jen, could I?
Yeah.
I appreciate it too. Could I suspect? You probably were one of those ones who like made out with the professors and did weird? Did you do that?
Do you want to hear something funny? I had a crush on a professor, but I go, what does he want with a 19-year-old? He's like in his 40s. He probably wants a woman his own age. I was so stupid.
You're so dumb.
I like like a rock and roll band type. I sound 100. The rock and roll types. That's what you guys look like. You guys look like you're in a band.
Jazz cats. You want a nice jazz cat.
We're in a band called Let's All Sort of Look the Same. Me and Thomas, we have other people. It's us two, the Tiger King, and
every article about Tiger King, David, is either it puts me in way behind you to play that.
Oh yeah, well, I think just because I'm so squirrely, that's my big quality so far. But I don't know. By the time they do Tiger King, it might be too sketchy because it's starting to get a little bit of a bad rap.
Yeah.
As they go behind the curtain. Okay, so we're going to go to Too Hot to Handle on Netflix. This is a show debuting Friday where hot people move into a house. You've heard that part before. Yeah. But how about they win cash for not hooking up?
Whoa.
So they're paying people not to have sex. finally a show I'm qualified for.
Like how much money? Do you know?
I think it's
Is it like,
$100,000.
oh, I could do that.
I don't know if you could do. Could you do 3 days?
I could do 3 days. I tried to get on that show, but they said you're too old to handle. I was like, that's rude. That's not nice.
Oh, that's not a bad spinoff.
It's just women in their 40s.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I'm not having sex with her. Give me the money.
Yeah.
Let me get out of here." That's
I've been doing. The bummer is that these people are getting paid, and I've been doing something very similar for free, which is you just play Dungeons and Dragons online with Brian Posehn, and nobody touches your boner, and you still don't make any money.
It's easy for the contestants that show up with a big shanker the size of a buffalo nickel. They're like, looks like a poker chip from the wind. They're like, when do we start? Everyone's like, just give them the money. Let's get out of here.
But the thing is, like, I don't watch those kind of shows like The Bachelor, Love is Blind, or that to watch people have sex. Like, I want them to not have sex and be yelling about wine. And you don't trust the girl. You don't know the girls like I do. You can't trust them. I want to see that.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
Yeah.
Don't stop judging me. You want that stuff. You want
I
fights
do.
and
I'm with you. And
you
I'm
want
with like
slips and cat fights and yeah.
I want bush slips.
You want bush slips?
That comes later. We got another subject coming up. But I wonder how many Hannahs are on this one. There's Hannah B. There's Hannah Ann. Sometimes they have a clump of a certain name. There's 9 Nadines on the show.
Yeah.
I hope they don't run into that.
What I love is in the trailer, the number of times that they can get these people to look shocked. It's like these are literally people that, like, if you point a flashlight at them, every time they just go, "What? What? No!"
Just for the sizzle reel, they go, let's just get a couple shocked. I'm going to hit you with the flashlight.
Okay. So
Everyone act like they saw a fucking mouse.
Or they just tell them things like the moon and the sun are different things. They're like,
the earth is round. No.
No.
If I wanted to see hot people not fuck, I'd watch Chernobyl. Hey, listen.
so horny in Chernobyl. That was something nobody talks about. They were so horny in Chernobyl.
They were so horny because they couldn't do anything. By the way, talk about Chernobyl, like our quarantine. I'd be like, do you have the nuclear thing where?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even have phone sex with someone right now. I'm so afraid of catching this. Like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I know. I'm like this. Everyone goes, what? I go, no, right. That's weird. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Okay, listen. It's not going to be the new Tiger King, possibly, on the new show, but it'll be fun to watch. It's a nice little bow I put on it.
Very nice.
Hair dye sales. Hair dye in the quarantine. I think Walmart says we're in the hair phase of panic buying, which means hair coloring and clippers in week 4 are going. That's what everyone's buying on Amazon now.
Yeah. Well, that's essential. Okay. I was growing my bangs out when this thing started anyway, so this is working well for me because it's kind of awkward and I don't have to see anyone. But I get like the fancy highlights, but I just bought a kit and it's coming in 3 weeks. And I'm going to try to do it myself. And I'm going to look stupid. But
Thomas, you fell down.
I've been doing like a look. The look that I'm going for is my hair and such look is like, hey, what if an intrepid bunch of explorers dug up Kurt Cobain, but right now?
You look more like that guy Boris that just got out of his quarantine. For the guy from England.
Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
but thinner.
I'm getting the Boris Johnson hairdo. I'm not that much thinner.
By the way, Boris Johnson, someone said, I think Norm tweeted like, hey, we all just want to say goodbye to Boris Johnson. I'm like, he hasn't even been intubed yet, but he's like, it's his final week. I'm like, Norm, you got to wait a second on those because now he's like, hello, where's Meghan fucking Harry? I've been gone a week. They're like, oh, they left. Oh, they got to retell him everything.
I did that. I did that one time. I posted, I'd been told that somebody died. So I posted this like very beautiful, loving tribute. And then I got a call and they're like, oh no, he's in a coma. But you told everybody he's dead. So now we got to kind of run with that for a while.
We got to run with it.
Yeah. Really check before you start telling people that your friends are dead. Just check Just like call and check. It's not a hard thing to do.
I don't know if anyone has a friend like this. That like I have friends that are like, oh my God, I can't get my beauty appointments done. And I was like, you were doing it before? Like, it's like
you look like shit. You're doing them?
I hope they're not watching this.
But I have been spending, is anybody else doing this? And I'm just going to say it as a grown man, taking really good care of my toenails.
Oh.
Maybe for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Jen, you're clean, normal. Look at, see, you're, that was
no,
like
but my pedicure is like peeling, and I don't know how to do it myself. Some little princess.
My sister-in-law gave my mom a pedicure, and she said she hasn't had one since Kennedy's inauguration. She said she just paints over the top of them, and so we're trying to get some layers out. Meow, meow.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to sandblast that down to the base coat.
This is a clickbait because with this hair dye thing, I just saw one of those articles say more people are dying, and then it said
D-Y-E-I-N-G. Yep.
All right, the last one. We have no fucking shit news. Alcohol sales obviously have gone through the roof, and the most since prohibition. So it could be coronavirus, or it could be because kids aren't stopping watching the Trolls movie, and the parents can't take it anymore. What are we supposed to do though? Read books? Okay, nerd.
And you can't smoke anything because that's like bad for your lungs. You got to keep the immune system up. I did order 24 bottles of wine, so I have a stash. No, but because I'm anticipating this lasting months and months, so that's like,
I have about 4 months worth of wine that should definitely hold me through Monday.
I don't like when people go. I don't want to hear the word December from people. They're like, you know what? And I go, I don't want to hear your fucking bad news bullshit. Like, probably not till. I go.
One thing that I do, other than lots of alcohol purchasing, just kind of add to cart. I also take a Go Cup, like New Orleans, anytime I walk the dog around the block, and I just want to see somebody stop me. But it doesn't seem like they will. No one will stop me. It's great.
Oh, that's right.
No.
I'm just
6 feet away.
I have basically like an old Slurpee cup that's full like with like that much of Grenache.
I live alone, so I have to be careful. I can't be like blacking out and like hitting my head on a table, and no one will find me for 5 years or whenever this is over, December.
Well, you were writing up until recently.
You're right. When you work, you absolutely can't drink.
Jen, did you say when you work and you're writing, you can't drink?
Yeah, it was a joke. I was going to follow it up with like.
That was so.
Anyway,
it was so upsetting to me that it like literally. I was like, oh my God, Jen does comedy somehow without drinking all the time, and then it made me really sad.
I'm not funny when I drink. I'm really annoying, so I try to just But I do like to have my wine, but then I just start doing stupid shit like trying on clothes and dancing, and I'm gonna get killed. So I have to be careful.
Let me get a hookup to your Ring camera.
You should just put one of those little
light.
I know you look fucking great, and the camera filming your house. We'll take a look at. Let's look at a clip of you dancing. You guys, we'll leave it with that. But I want to say, Thomas, good luck with Reno 911 on Quibi.
Thank you so much.
I love that fucking show. And Jen, good luck looking really good in this light. Good job.
Quibi, give me a show.
By the way, don't leave that light today at all. Stay by that window or wherever you're at.
Can I also just, hey, David, if I could get a quick plug in, I'm so sorry, but the movie that I wrote, The Pacifier, is coming out on, it's coming out on actual
Betamax.
Little, what do you call this, floppy disk, and, everyone counts, so.
I love it. Thank you. Everyone look for that at home, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for doing this.